It's 9:53 in the morning. It is the 22nd day of November 2023. It's clear and sunny and windy here at Site B. In fact, you can almost hear the 25-mile-an-hour winds rushing through the artificial canyon that is the place I live. Hold on a sec. No, that's the freeway. Yeah, see? Yeah. It's not as loud as it was definitely there. Okay, so once again, Wizards of the Coast is updating us on the status of the deck of many things. And as usual with these stories, it was sort of hidden. In fact, I don't think I would have even noticed it. I was clicking through random stuff and it was like one of those just like corner of my eye as I'm looking at the news channels and looking at the news, and I'm going like, oh, here's a new story about Trump. Here's a new story about a dog. Here's a new story about the deck of many things. Here's a new story about the weather. Wait, what was that? All right, so this is hidden on D&D Beyond. It's under posts because, that's the first place I go to for news regarding what D&D is doing is hidden in D&D Beyond. The Deck of Many Things physical has been delayed again. According to Amazon, they are just taking the pre-orders for $99.99 or $16.67 a month for the next 6 months. It has been delayed. Doesn't say on Amazon, but according to the article, we can expect the physical stuff to start showing up around January 5th. I don't have a January calendar, but it's easy enough to figure out by seeing what day this. Okay, so January 5th will be a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So means that you will actually not probably get these shipments probably won't show up until Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So the 6th, the 7th, to January 10th. Let's just say, even though they're claiming it'll be in stores by January 5th, it'll probably not be on the shelves into either January 6th bare minimum, but more likely after the weekend, January 10th. So players in stores will see this on the shelves anywhere between the 6th and the 10th. Secondary retailers like friendly local game stores, had they actually ordered these, we'll see shipments sometime after January 6th. So delayed again. This is the physical version. Now, I'm still a little confused about the D&D Beyond version. You can definitely get the digital version from D&D Beyond. It has everything that's in here. I don't know how the digital cards work. If it's just page, or if anybody has actually got this on D&D Beyond and wants to share it with me so we can show people how it is on D&D Beyond, that'd be cool. So I don't know if it's like one card per page, and then you just flip through the page, or if it's like a random generator, like go to D&D Beyond, you click the random generator, the card comes out, you tell them what they have. So the latest thing is card size. Because you would think after 30 plus years, Wizards of the Coast would know how to make cards. They've been making Magic cards for 30 years. So any possible paramu equation of gremlins that could happen in a card generating plant, they probably already would know. So right now, the main theory is that they're having problems with the size, because they're tarot card size as opposed to playing card size. I don't have the exact measurements, but there are, tarot card. Let's say maybe the size of a phone, maybe a little like a smaller phone. They're not playing card size. They're definitely not Magic the Gathering playing card size. So that is the latest theory as to why it's been delayed. My theory, of course, is still they're trying to avoid all the bad press that Mackenzie drove up for it, and then they're going to put it out. But you can get the digital one. So, and it's available for pre-order on the Amazon site for $99, and you should be leaving it around January 5th or 6th. Now, just to play devil's advocate, play devil's advocate in relation to Wizards of the Coast product, let's see how hard this really is. let's go to Etsy. All right, just real quick, let's go to Etsy. So I'm going to go to Etsy. And I did a search for Deck of Many Things. These guys, all these individual creators have Deck of Many Things product out, both the old and the new, and you can get them for $32. So this one's for $33. Here's one for $25. Here's one for $32. Here's one for $20. Here's one for $36. Here's one for $9. Here's one for $16. Basically, it took, mom, pa, kettle, independent designer here to put these out and make them available to you through Etsy for $33. And if you ordered it from them now, you would get it anywhere between today and December 2nd. Now, obviously, that's not a fair comparison, because this is one person printing it out as required and then mailing it to another person, as opposed to the mass production of the hundreds of sets of cards that they would need to fulfill all the orders. So it's not really a fair comparison, but I'm just saying how hard it is if this guy here, who is this person, just to give credit, do we have a name? Dice Harbor. If Dice Harbor can do this and get it to you in a couple days, and they're probably, I don't know, I'm assuming they either have a small press available to them or a couple, printers that they got at Costco or whatever. But this person can do this, get your order today, ship it to you, have it printed out, ready, probably with a little personal note. That's one person or 2-3 people working out a garage. They can do it. They can do it. Wizards of the Coast, on the other hand, has a multi-million-dollar media company at their disposal with 30 years of history of printing out cards. Literally the backbone of Wizards of the Coast, Magic the Gathering cards. You would think after 30 some odd years, every possible issue that could come up to delay printing, be it paper size, ink size, card stock, misprints, decapitated fingers, has already happened. It's every possible scenario has already happened. So that when they printed these cards out, it should have been as easy as pie. Okay, they're bigger than the playing cards, but the groundwork was there. The groundwork was there. It shouldn't have been that hard. So now to delay it again to January 5th, another entire month. Look what if this guy can do it in his garage with one printer, you can do it when you're multi-million-dollar factory. So there's got to be more to the story. It's not just, oh, we messed up the ink. Oh, we didn't count on the, it's too big. There's got to be something else. There's got to, I don't know if it's just too expensive. It's just they're lazy. It's just they're waiting to see how the sales do. I still think Mackenzie definitely plays a part in this, but probably more than likely, maybe it is 100% true. Maybe it is truly difficult for them to get their printers to print out these larger size cards. Again, just this guy right here, but we can play conspiracy theory and go, well, what the real reason is they're waiting to see how they sell. Don't print them till we know the sales are there. Because if the physical books aren't moving, if the pre-orders aren't moving, there's no real reason to print it until they are. So could that be the reason? They're delaying it because they're hoping they reach a certain amount of pre-orders for the physical that it makes it worth it to them to print the physical, because the physical is expensive. You got to print it out. You got to pay the staff. You got to ship it. You got to then diversify the shipping to all the different things. You got to meet all the orders. So there's got to be a financial incentive, right? They've got to make a certain amount of money in pre-orders for them to go, yes, we can print these and at least break even. So constantly pushing it back, maybe they're telling the truth, or maybe it's, hey, we don't have enough to make it worthwhile, so let's keep pushing it back until we have hit that envelope. We have the X amount of orders in that is actually financially viable, that we will break even. Yeah, I mean, other companies do Kickstarters. Cobalt did a Kickstarter, and they're not ashamed of it. Well, maybe they're ashamed to do a Kickstarter. Maybe they're like, I'm Wizards of the Coast. I don't need to do a Kickstarter. I can make my own toys. Leave me alone. Corporative waffles. You don't know what you're talking about. Stop picking on me. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just pure ego. Maybe you can't not say Mackenzie doesn't play some part in this, okay? They can toss out as many excuses about printing or whatever, but 1% of this formula is Mackenzie and the bad press she generated. So it could be simply as, let's wait till that calms down. It could be, we don't have enough pre-orders to make it worthwhile, so let's keep pushing it back until we do, which is something they've done before. Or it could really be that for some reason, printing out this product is really, really hard for the machines that they use, that they've been using for the past 30 years. On the other hand, this wonderful human being here, all these people can do it, no problem, out of their garage with the printer they got at Costco. So just saying. I'm just saying. But I don't know what I'm talking about. So I could be completely wrong. But I thought I'd share it with all of you who are following the Deck of Many Things fiasco. At least it's keeping the product in the news. So, it's cheap heat, but it's still heat. Speaking of product, why don't you take a moment to head on over to the Red Room. We're having a Black Friday sale. All my merch marked down. So if you haven't picked up the Wretched Vigilantes books yet, PDFs or physical, now's your chance. If you haven't picked up all 7 issues of the Wretched Beastery, including the latest, which is all about Dezos. Demons. I made up a word all about demons. Check it out. Till next time, I'm the OGGM. Thanks for sticking with me. I'll talk to you later. Stay safe out there. It's very windy. See ya.